everyone, and welcome to Walkers in August Yoga. This video is relatively short. We'll have about 20 minutes to go through some heart-opening postures. So it's nice to fit into your day if you feel like your posture is suffering or emotionally you could use a heart-opening lift. Let's begin in a comfortable seat, shifting your weight from side to side, crossing that opposite ankle in front that you normally would, counterbalancing your body. Slight butterfly of the knees. And let's put our palms up, receiving some energy. Tapping into your breath now, nice and smooth. And you're welcome to close your eyes if you like. Starting to cut out the external world, knowing that there's nowhere you need to be, but exactly where you are in this very moment. Let's roll our shoulders up to our ears. Inhale. Exhale, roll the shoulders back. Let's do one more. Inhale, shoulders up to the ear. Exhale, shoulders back. Thinking of your intention today for a heart opening. Maybe that's finding more compassion. And an intention that I will offer to you is pratyahara, which is the practice of cutting off our external senses and tapping into that interior. Cutting off any distractions from the outside world, what's going on around us, and going inside. Wrapping your mind and your heart around that intention. Filling up with gratitude. Together, let's inhale, arms up overhead, gaze follows. Exhale, palms into heart center. Always an invitation to the vibration of Om. Inhale. Let's bring our hands behind us, holding on to opposite elbows. If it feels okay, chest can come forward, shoulder blades can roll back, chest forward, gaze to the sky, inhale up. Exhale, tuck your chin, so keeping that chest forward. Let's do one more, inhale up. Exhale, tuck of chin. Let's place our hands behind us, chest comes forward, shoulder blades roll back. Gazing up to the sky, big inhale. Exhale, tuck chin, release hands. Let's place our hands on our shins and we'll take some gentle seated cat-cows. Inhale, chest forward, gaze up. Exhale, round the shoulders. Let's do two more. Inhale, gaze up, chest forward. Exhale, tuck like a cat. Inhale, chest really comes forward, gaze to the sky. Exhale, round the shoulders over, finding that neutral spine. Nice. Let's come onto our hands and knees. And then we'll release down into Sphinx pose. For Sphinx pose, legs are long behind you. Forearms are on the mat, fingers spread wide. To make this more active, pulling the chest forward as you pull your forearms back, tuck of chin, engaging the legs if you like, so knees lift off the ground. Here for 5 deep breaths, pulling the chest forward, chin tucked. You can engage your glutes if you like. Big inhale. Exhale, let's come onto a forearm plank. Tucking the toes, lifting up. Here for 3, 2, 1. Coming into a forearm down dog, we lift the hips. Forearms can be parallel or in a triangle shape with the hands together. If you like, coming into dolphin pose, you can tiptoe the toes in closer to your elbows, getting a slight bend in the knee, continuing to breathe. For 3, 2, 1, let's lift up into down dog. Nice, steady, even breathing. Big inhale. Exhale, let's tiptoe to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, crown to the ground. Tuck your chin, we'll gently rise up nice and slow. Nice and slow, stacking vertebrae, rolling the shoulders back, coming into mountain pose toward the top of your mat. Feet are planted down, slight bend in the knee. Nice, steady, even breath. We'll come into a sun salutation V. Stepping our feet together, heels slightly apart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit back in chair pose. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands and step or jump back. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, lift the chest. Tuck toes, exhale, down dog. If flipping your dog is in your practice, we're going to do that on each side now. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, flip your dog, coming over to the left. Inhale, lift hips. Exhale, come back to your three-legged dog. And of course, you could have stayed right here in your three-legged dog. Exhale, bringing knee into chest. Planting the right foot behind your right hand, rising up into our warrior one. Let's bring our hands behind our back. Clasping hands or opposite elbow. Inhale, chest forward, nice hip opener and heart opener. Big inhale. Exhale, come down. Hands plant, right leg comes back as you lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, lift up. Tuck toes, exhale, down dog. Catching our breath, and we'll repeat on the other side. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Stay right here or flip your dog. Left leg comes over to the right side. Inhale, lift hips. Exhale, replant the left hand. Three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, left knee to chest. Planting the left foot, rising up, warrior one on the left. Let's bind our hands behind us, holding onto opposite elbows or clasping hands, finding the opposite grip that you did on the right side. Inhale, lift chest, heart opener. Exhale, let it go, hands come down. Left leg comes back as you lower. Inhale, lift chest. Tuck toes, exhale, down dog. Here for 5 deep breaths. You can drop your knees if you like or come onto forearms. Big inhale. Exhale, let's try jumping the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck your chin. Gently rise. Nice and slow. Stepping our feet together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, sit back in your chair. Inhale, stand all the way up. Release hands down. Gorgeous. We'll come into dancer pose on either side. Planting the left foot. Let's gently hug in the right knee. Squeezing your knee in towards you. And then move that into a simple quad stretch. Right hand on right ankle. Left arm comes forward. You can stay right where you are. Or if you like, you can shift your weight forward, lengthening in the left hand, kicking out with the right foot as you pull in with the right arm. Nice and smooth, hips are closed off. Kicking back with the foot will increase that bow shape. Big inhale. Exhale, come back to that simple quad stretch. Nice and slow, let's hug in the knee again. And release down, nice and smooth, no pressure. Finding your balance again. Shifting weight onto the right foot. Let's hug in our left knee. Nice and smooth, no pressure. Transfer that into a simple quad stretch. Right arm comes forward. kicking back with your left ankle. You can go as deep into dancer as you like. Right arm comes forward, hips and shoulders are square to the front. Kicking back with your left ankle as you pull in with your left hand. Looking straight forward. Big inhale. Exhale, come back to that simple quad stretch. Then hug in the left knee and release down. Gorgeous. We'll vinyasa to our seat and close with some nice restorative heart opening postures. Let's do an inhale and an exhale to cleanse. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening the spine. Exhale, plant your hands down. Let's try jumping back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga, elbows tucked in. Inhale, up dog, lift the chest. Tuck toes, exhale, down dog. Here for 5 deep breaths, nice and slow. Coming back to your intention. Big inhale. Exhale, let's jump to hands and then sit down. Legs come forward into Dandasana or staff posture, toes to the sky. Hands planted behind you. Let's roll our shoulders back, chest comes forward, really focusing on that heart opener. Tuck of chin, gazing at your toes for 5 deep breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, release, planting hands down, fingers facing toward you if that feels okay. We'll lift our hips into reverse plank. Looking up and back if that feels okay. 5 deep breaths here. Big inhale. Exhale, hips come down, gentle with the neck. Bringing our feet in like a butterfly and we'll round down. Steady, even breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, tuck your chin, gently rise up. We'll come into boat pose here. We'll do one boat pose. Notice how if we're inactive, the shoulders are rounded forward like cat. Let's make more of our cow posture, chest forward, shoulder blades behind us. Nice and active. 5 steady breaths. Inhale, exhale, release legs down. We'll come into fish pose. Placing your hands down on the mat, palms down underneath your seat. Legs are long. Leaning back onto your forearms. Notice how the chest is lifted. See if you can lift the chest even more. Shoulder blades are rolled back. And then if it's comfortable, crown of the head gently comes back. Opening the throat, opening the chest. Finding that spot that's comfortable for you so you're not holding on to anything. 5 deep breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, lifting up gentle with the chin. The chin is the last thing to come down. Nice, nice and gentle. Beautiful. We'll come into our bridge pose, lying back, knees to the sky. Hands beside you, lifting up the hips. For more of a heart-opening bridge, again, shoulder blades roll underneath you. Chest lifts, repeating that posture. You can come up onto your toes if you like. Really lifting the hips up, full expression. Making sure you can swallow and breathe. 5 deep breaths from the belly. Inhale up. Exhale, release down nice and slow. Coming into bridge again, or wheel posture if it's in your practice. For real, hands go up and over, lifting up. Again, you can come up onto your toes if you like. And you can lower down, head to the mat a few times. Again, making sure you can breathe and swallow. Big inhale, full expression. Exhale, gently lower down. Careful with the neck. Hugging the knees in, side to side. Beautiful. Rocking knees side to side, little spinal twist. And then rolling like a ball to a seat. Wonderful. If you have any blocks or a pillow, we'll come into a heart opening posture. Finding the level of block that's good for you, we have the low, medium, and tall. So for me, they'll probably both be on the low level. One block parallel to the top of the mat, like a pillow, and the other block perpendicular to that, running long. Gently laying back on your blocks or a pillow if you have them. You can also roll up a blanket. Situating the block along your spine so that it's above your lower back and in between your shoulder blades. You should feel no pinching. And then like we did in fish, gently laying the head back, rolling the shoulder blades under. You can readjust. Legs are long and heavy. Readjusting, making sure you don't feel any pinching, getting used to your yoga props. Again, you can close your eyes if you like, cutting off some of the exterior world. Tapping into that interior space, what's going on inside of you. 5 even breaths. Big inhale. Exhale, release through mouth. If you'd like a more intense heart opener, you can remove the block that was serving as a pillow. I also undid my hair, which helps, so we can lie that head down. This is a little bit more like fish posture, where we have our chest lifted up. The throat is really open. Throat opener, heart opener, palms to the sky. Finding the expression that feels good for you. Doesn't have to be the most intense. Again, you can close your eyes if you like and take 5 nice steadying breaths. Lovely. You can stay here for your Shavasana if you like. If you want to remove that block, lifting up enough so you can gently slide it out. And then always careful with the neck. We lay ourselves on our mat. You might feel a big difference here. Now that your chest has been open, you can roll those shoulder blades back a little bit more. Legs are long, feet flapping out to the side. Opening and closing the jaw. Moving the fingers and toes just a little bit. Wiggling the hips until you feel settled. Letting go of any breath control that you have. And simply allowing yourself to be. Cutting off any attachment to the outside world. And know that healing comes from within. Stay here as long as you'd like. For the next 5, 10, or 15 minutes, we moved through our heart-opening flow for 20 minutes together. And notice how only in this short amount of time you can feel an energetic shift. Thank you for honoring your yoga practice and trying on the intention of pratyahara, cutting out the external senses. And I wish you a heart-opening experience full of compassion for yourself and others always. Namaste.